Welcome to another edition of Pro Wrestling News and Views Extra. I'm Jumpin' Johnny Pithers, Macho Man Randy Bodell, and PG Pat Gallagher in the house. Howdy, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey, we got a good show here today. We've got a big match between DJZ, who we've had on the show 3 or 4 times. He's taking on Rey Mysterio Jr. What a match. These guys can go.
Mm-hmm.
And this is from Night of the Superstars last year, 2018, at the Meadville Area High School, which we promote all the time as the best independent wrestling show in Western PA year after year after year. And it's coming up, by the way, this year. What's the date this year, man?
It's April 13th.
April 13th.
So we're getting close.
Getting close.
Yeah, it's about a month away now.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of superstars this year.
They do.
Yeah.
It's just such a fun show, and the people just go crazy up there.
I love it, because where can you get that many superstars in one area and get autographs, photos with them?
Yeah, get that close. You know, without having to sneak into a building.
It looks like
or something
this is quite
like
a
that.
list, but it look Hardcore Holly, MVP, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Hurricane Helms, and the headliner is Sting.
Sting in full face paint.
In full face paint.
Which is a rarity today, because they have to pay extra for that no matter where he goes.
Yeah.
So if you can get a picture with Sting with the face paint,
Yeah, I mean, I'm
you better
still a
get
fan, and I looked. I mean, I may be making a trip up there.
There you
If
go.
we don't make it as a
Okay.
group, I still may make it, and
Cool.
And even as a value, as a fan, still like all of us still are.
Right.
That want to get with these guys or meet these guys. It's still he's under $100. I don't have the exact number, but you don't see that anywhere.
You do
You
not.
normally pay $200 or something for him. I've seen
Exactly.
him go for that.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, it takes a lot of money to bring him
Yeah.
into a place. Yeah.
And, you know,
for
and
sure.
beyond this Night of the Superstars, IWC runs regular shows at the Court Time Sports Center down in Elizabeth, PA, too.
Exactly.
Every, 4 or 5 weeks, maybe 6
Yeah.
weeks, something like that. And they put it out there every
They
month,
do.
guys. They
Yeah,
do a
they do
tremendous,
it. And if there's
tremendous
somebody
good
in
job.
town or in the vicinity, they get guys that they'll surprise you. Guys that just happen to be in the area.
That's
I
true.
remember a couple of years ago, Chris Jericho was doing a signing at Monroeville at the Steel
Yeah.
City Con, and I think he just asked somebody, "What's going on this weekend?" And it turned out IWC was running, and on a recommendation of somebody, or he made a call probably to Tommy Dreamer or something, and they said go. They're reputable, and they put on a
Can't
good
beat
show,
it.
and he surprised and was there that
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
yeah,
It's
Pretty
a
cool
great
stuff.
show, and Justin Plummer, he's the one that is in charge of IWC now, and he does a great job. He's carrying the torch now, and our video footage that we're going to see here shortly of the match that we just described, DJZ and Rey Mysterio Jr. What can we say any more about
Mike Sorg.
Sorgatron
Michael Sorg,
Media?
yes.
Sorgatron Media. You need any videography work done? He's the guy to go to. Commercial work, anything like
Oh, yeah.
that.
He's a great guy. He does really good work. His stuff looks just great. Just
It's
great.
knows what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
He had us on his podcast
He made us
here a
look good.
couple months ago. He sure did.
Somehow.
Somehow.
And he had like a 4-camera shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's unheard of. Yeah, it's great. But he does great work. He's been shooting IWC stuff forever. Mike Sorg, dial him up. If you ever watched any of IWC stuff in the recent past here, he's shot it all.
Yeah.
So, and the stuff we always show every year. Thank you to Mike for letting us use the footage.
Yeah, and you can find our podcast at YouTube, IndieWrestling.us, but there's lots and lots of other podcasts on there that Michael's
I
done
think even
over
if
time.
even if you just go to YouTube and you type in Pro Wrestling News and Views, we're gonna pop
It'll
up.
come up
There
that
you
way,
go.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But then you can find, he's very easy to find on Facebook, Sorgatron Media on Facebook, come right up for you. And there's lots and lots of things to do and to look at on his website and on his Facebook page. Yeah.
Exactly.
Good job.
Yeah.
Awesome job. And so we're going to go back to the match here from last year's Night of the Superstars. Again, it's DJZ versus Rey Mysterio Jr. Let's take a look.
Yeah, and you're going to love that. There's a twist in this match. You're going to love it. This is very unusual.
I forgot about that, Peach. Yeah.
It's so much fun. You never
Should
never
we
would
talk
have guessed.
about it?
No, let's let the fans watch it,
Okay.
and you'll be swerved like we were. And we'll be back in a little bit.
DJZ has been X Division champion in Impact. He has been IWC Super Indy Tag Team and Heavyweight Champion, Triple Crown. First man to ever accomplish that at DJZ. Stepping into the ring tonight with a hero, an idol, and somebody he's looked up to for quite some time. A trendsetter, a pioneer in the style that DJZ has employed throughout the world. DJZ brings his colorful flair, his unique fashion sense, and of course that air horn everywhere he goes. See if that style can match up to a true innovator in our genre and a timeless legend. Think about Lucha Libre royalty. You think about names like El Santo, Mil Máscaras. But Rey Mysterio may be the most recognizable luchador worldwide ever. A World Heavyweight Champion. A surefire future Hall of Famer. We saw him earlier this year in the Royal Rumble. A lot of rumors and speculation about his future. But Rey Mysterio is in an IWC ring for the very first time. Age 14, Mysterio is making history. ECW, WCW, WWE, whether it was Psychosis, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, so many others he's had classic battles with over the years. Rey Mysterio ready to add another battle. With a tribute to his ECW roots. Great respect by both athletes. This will not be a blood feud. This will be catch as catch can. This will be the sweet science of pro wrestling, the human game of chess. Fans want, they want the 619, but maybe a while to get there with the level of athlete that DJZ is. See with a hammerlock, Mysterio. Snapmare, see the takedown. With that air horn deal. Up and over, Mysterio up and over himself. Back and forth exchange here. Rapid fire pace. Great tempo. Loud press attempt countered. Leg sweep one of Mysterio's own. And both men to their feet in a stalemate. Great respect shown by this crowd in Meadville, Pennsylvania. What the hell is this? That's Gory, the New Age Plague. IWC Super Indie Champion and Welterweight Champion. And that's the master of snake-style Ophidian. They were scheduled to wrestle one another, but they've come out here together. I guess upset that the spotlight's not on them.
This is the IWC Super Indie title. And this match, Mysterio should have been mine. I beat DJZ last month. I deserve this match. So instead, me and Ophidian decided to take it into our own hands.
had heard a rumor that the Gory Ophidian Super Indy title match was canceled. I wasn't sure why, but apparently here's why. Gory and Ophidian.
John McChesney, get out here right now. See how you're hosting this.
Gory and Ophidian have joined forces, upset that DJ Z got the chance to wrestle Rey Mysterio, and not either of them.
Welcome to the show again.
IWC host for the evening, John McChesney in the ring.
You're gonna come out here and disrespect the title like that and interrupt this great main event?
We want the match. We want the match. We want it right now. We want them right now.
Listen, I got something. Eagle, I just got a great idea. What about we put Jason Gory and Ophidian in a tag team match right now against DJ Z and Rey Mysterio?
Wow.
I mean, is that something you'd like to see?
Well, Gory and Ophidian, be careful what you ask for.
What you guys want? If you want to see us book some tag team match, let's do it.
Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. This fight is on. Meadville, Pennsylvania, IWC Night of Superstars 7. It's the Lucha legend Rey Mysterio and DJ Z in tag team action against the Master of Snake Style Ophidian and Super Indy champion and welterweight champion, the New Age Plague Gory. A heavy lucha influence everywhere in this matchup. In Meadville, Pennsylvania, I am Joe Dombrowski, bringing you a matchup I never thought we would see. Ophidian, one of the stalwarts of Chikara Pro Wrestling, a man who studied his business all over the world, now dominating Rey Mysterio. Ophidian is so dangerous, the way he slithers in and around the ring. The master of snake style. It's not just because of the mask, it's not just because of the look. It's a way of life. It's a way of combat. His body movement, his body control, so smooth, so fluid. The way he can weave in and out of situations. It's very reminiscent of a serpent-like creature as Ophidian sends Mysterio into the buckle. And Rey gets the foot up. And Mysterio steps off a head scissors. Ophidian and Gory, frequent rivals. Rey up and underneath. Caught the kick between the eyes of Ophidian. And a tag into Gory. And Gory downstairs on Mysterio. New Age Plague attempting to shut down the Master of the 619. But here comes DJ Z. DJ Z springs in with a crossbody. Z and Gory trained together at the IWC training school. Their roots go back to when they were each 16. But DJ Z turned his back, and that animalistic flesh of Gory takes center stage. DJ Z the Jawbreaker. Z and Gory, look out. Springboard back elbow. Met recently for the Super Indy Championship. Gory to the floor. Looking for a reprieve. DJ Z may be ready to take a chance. Gory out of the way. But can't block Mysterio. Connects with a seated senton. And out of the way of Ophidian. DJ Z with a toe pick and halo. We talked about the similarities between Z and Mysterio. We talked about that mutual respect both have for one another. You can see it very evident in the early minutes of this matchup. And Gory and Ophidian, who are frequent rivals, they met in IWC for the Super Indy title. They met on pay-per-view at Welterweight Wrestling 1 in an opening round matchup to determine a champion there. They're not going to have chemistry, one would think at least, as DJ Z with a roll-up and Ophidian Caught Z on the rebound, and Gory neutralizes the arm of DJZ after Ophidian creates the opening. Mysterio upset. So Ophidian back in his corner, nothing Ray Ray can do. My God, what a shocking turn of events here. Stretching away at the arm of Z, and Ophidian his shot as well. This is not the normal Ophidian I'm used to. This is a much different Ophidian, a Ophidian with a chip on his shoulder. Perhaps upset that the Super Indie Championship match with he and Gory was upstaged. Ophidian drops down. Neutralizing that arm and shoulder of DJZ, they've created a weakness, created an opening. Attempting to follow through as Z trying to battle his way out of enemy territory as best he can. Ophidian zones in on the arm. Z continues to fight. Shots for everybody at Gory. Fighting DJZ. Ophidian. Nerve hold up with the Enziguri. Pinpoint precision from the Serpent from the Nile. 2 count only. And we're seeing the venomous and vile side of Ophidian tonight, to be sure. As he and Gory have found a way to neutralize DJZ and keep Rey Mysterio out of the proceedings. Ophidian caught DJZ as he tried to build some momentum. Tag back to Gory. And again, Gory and Z have been staging a competitive rivalry for well over a decade. Gory elevated, but caught Z with a knee. Twisting, springboard, sunset flip. Back into Ophidian, now traps the shoulders. 2 count only. Action is just at a frantic pace at times. You wouldn't expect anything else with these 4. Gory's keeping Z away from Mysterio. And Gory taking a cheap shot at Mysterio. This Rey Mysterio DJZ Dream match has been tarnished with the New Age Plague and Ophidian. Slam by Ophidian. He's taking a chance. Nobody there. DJZ stacks him up. No, only 2. Ophidian pressing the advantage once again, giving DJZ no space to recover. But Z with a suplex counter. Z able to drop Ophidian. We thank you so much for being part of this event. And the mood of this event's about to change. Oh, Gory hits Mysterio. Gory cuts things off with a pass again. The New Age play keeps Z neutralized, keeps him isolated, but Gory and Ophidian hit heads! There's that miscommunication, that lack of chemistry between 2 men who are more rivals than partners most of the time. And Z is inching for Mysterio. And Ophidian has the leg. Enziguri countered. Z caught him on the rebound. Here comes Rey Mysterio. Springboard seated senton. Baseball slide style drop kick to Gory. It's Mysterio and Ophidian. Springboard Mysterio with a crossbody. Ophidian in trouble now. Mysterio mounts the offensive. Right to the side of the face. That could do it. No. God, Ophidian may be questioning his allegiance to Gory questioning his decision to step into Rey Mysterio's business. Ophidian elevates Mysterio, who lands on his feet. Mysterio still got the 10 strikes. By any means necessary as Rey gonna spring in. And Corey's got the foot, but DJC saves Rey. Oh, look at this. Rey has Ophidian set up. Get out your smartphone. Dial it up now. Call disconnected by a Corey super kick. And a corkscrew punch by Corey. Entering Ophidian's got Mysterio trapped. Gonna beat him. No. Ophidian growing frustrated. As the tide has been turned back into favor of Gory and Ophidian following that Gory super kick. And Ophidian put away the master of the 619, Mysterio up and over. Ophidian catches him. DJC bails out his partner again. Neckbreaker nicely done. Ophidian in trouble. Oh, look at that! Gory dropped DJC. The modified standing Spanish fly and Mysterio spiked Gory with a DDT. Everybody down but Rey Mysterio. Ophidian. That nerve pinch again as it enziguri time once more. Ophidian gonna take the hell out of Mysterio, who ducks out of the way. Oh, drop kick. Ophidian. The worst for wear, but now Gory. Gory dropped as well. Dial up one more time. 619. Hell, more like a 1238. He got two of them. From the top. 450 and a frog splash. Good night. Without Rey Mysterio, there would be no DJZ, and likely no Gory or Ophidian, or many others of that weight class as well. Rey Mysterio, a true trendsetter, a true innovator. And here in Meadville, Pennsylvania, for the International Wrestling Cartel, Mysterio and DJZ, under most unexpected circumstances, bring home a victory. IWCWrestling.com. Search us out on Facebook and Twitter as well. Support the International Wrestling Cartel moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure bringing you this matchup. It's been a pleasure bringing you Night of the Superstar 7. Thank you so much for inviting us into your home and being a part of such a special night and a magical moment. Good night from Meadville.
Craziness.
Yeah.
That
Wasn't
is
that cool?
insane. I like that, how those two were against each other,
Yeah.
and before you know it, they're against
Yeah.
Gory and Ophidian, you know.
They're
and
out of the ring,
it's a
they're
tag
getting
match.
pounded on. They backed up and said, well, let's just change things around here a bit, and winds up being a tag match.
They took something right out of Vince's pocket there, because you see that on Monday Night Raw a lot. They go to a commercial where there's a big schmutz going on, then they
Yeah.
come back and there's a tag match in the ring. So,
Yep.
I mean, it was pretty good. But DJZ and Ray Jr., they went over, of course.
Well, it's nice they gave the other guys a rub, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
which
sure.
Which was Jason Gory and
Ophidian. Yeah.
And did you guys notice the fans?
Oh my.
The fans are rabid.
Yeah.
They're flipping out. You know,
That
it's
was
so
great.
much fun. Yeah.
Yeah, when those guys were getting out of the ring and stuff,
Yep.
that was neat. But this is again the IWC. They put on great independent wrestling.
They do.
Their main show of the year is this show that we just watched from last year. They're having it on in April. What is the date?
It's April 13th.
April
coming up, about a
13th
month
this
away.
year. About a month away.
Yeah.
And it's Night of the Superstars. They're going to have all these guys there this year. This is who they have on so far. Hardcore Holly, MVP, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Hurricane Helms, and the big guy, like we said earlier, is Sting in full face paint.
Yeah.
The ticket prices are reasonable, and then if you buy a meet and greet prior, you get all these guys' autographs and get some pictures with them and stuff. You can't get this close to the guys anywhere.
Is Sting a separate ticket for this event?
I
now?
think he is,
Yeah.
because I think he's only 275 tickets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Kind of
they're-
like Flair before
kinda,
a couple
yeah.
years ago.
But I don't
like
think he's
Flair.
sold out yet because they're still advertising his ticket yet.
Oh, is that
Because
right?
I'm still waiting to pull the trigger myself.
Yeah, all right, really. Yeah. How much is the trigger, Rand? Do we know?
Well, no, he just happens to coincide with the date that some William Shatner's at the Steel City Con. in
Oh,
Monroe.
wow. Yeah.
So,
Can't you do both?
I'm not sure. We'll have to see
Decisions,
the time.
decisions.
Yeah,
Huh?
because you might not see Shatner again.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, maybe Shatner could, transport you up there if you
Yeah.
asked him
Yeah.
a little nice for another $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put you on the pad and have you.
He might go
maybe.
with you.
Maybe, yeah. He likes wrestling. Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
on Raw a couple times.
Yeah, he's been involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You never know. Hey, stranger
goodness.
things have happened in the wrestling business. Never
Although
say
if I
never.
make it there, anybody that wants a hot dog, I'll treat for the hot dog for you.
There you go.
Buck a pop. I'll
Buck
tell
a
you what,
pop.
I'd be in for that.
I hope you get 2,000 people
Yeah,
taking
right.
you up on that. The high school will be overjoyed. We sold more hot dogs this year. I don't know why.
don't know what
But some
happened.
idiot was buying everybody a hot dog.
There you go.
Hot dogs on us.
That's funny.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
But again, try to get up
Yeah.
there to Meadville High School. It's a great show.
It's
you
a
won't
great
be
layout. They
disappointed.
lay it out for the meet and greet, for the matches. There's room.
Oh,
You're not,
wow.
I mean, you're in a gymnasium. You're in a big auditorium, but you have room. You're not
Yeah.
smashed,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you
Right.
have freedom to meet the guys. And like you said, it's easy going atmosphere. Nobody's really
great.
hounding you.
And
It's a nice crowd.
they have been so good to us, letting us come in there and interview some of the guys. We've gotten some tremendous interviews over the years
Oh,
up
my.
there.
It's been incredible.
I got to really compliment Justin Plummer and his wife for letting us, giving us the access, and just
Exactly.
a very, very well run, very, very good show.
For sure.
Yeah.
And try to get up there. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Because where can you get this many superstars? Half a dozen superstars that close. Get a picture with them, get an
Yeah.
autograph. I mean,
And as
these
we've
are the
said,
guys
even their roster on its own is worth it because they do have a good work rate. They do put on good matches.
Mm-hmm.
and,
Right.
It's worth it to see them. I mean, we want you to make this show, but even if you make their shows in Elizabeth at Court Time Sports, I mean, it's worth it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that definitely
Yeah.
is. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dial up IWC and wrestling.com and look it up and check out their house shows like Randy is just talking about. It's about every month or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Great independent wrestling, and
Sure.
like this Night of the Superstars, don't miss it. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed.
This is your last chance. We can't tell you next month because
That's
it'll
right.
be in the
It'll be
past.
over.
Be over, yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right, John, get us out of here, brother.
Okay, for Pat and Randy, I'm Jumpin' Johnny. We'll see you next time on Pro Wrestling News and Views Extra.